Hi guys! In today's video I am going to be recreating this character here, which is Tommy Ketchup, and this was requested on YouTube by the user Diane Kim, who has requested quite a few, so thank you so much, Diane, for being an awesome viewer. And so I've laid out all the clay that I'm going to be using. I'm just using a bright red, so we're going to need a ball of clay about that size. I've got, let's see here. Oh, we've got this here for the top, as well as this. This is like the little top of the ketchup bottle here. And then 2 little arms and 2 feet. And then also I rolled out some of this nice turquoise green for the label, as well as a tiny little piece of red clay to make the little tomatoes that goes on top of the green here. And then I just rolled out some little bits of red, and this will be for the ketchup that drips down. Now you guys, you may want to use some liquid translucent Sculpey. I don't have any at the moment, so that would probably give it a really cool effect. But for this one I'm just going to be using the clay. So let's go ahead. I'll just show you here if you guys don't actually have this character yourself. It's a bit bigger at the bottom and then narrow at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and shape the bottle. So I'm going to narrow it at the top and kind of push it down a little bit. So we have something like that. I'm just going to kind of flatten down the top. So I'm going to make a little tiny lid, and I'm going to use one of my little wooden tools. Actually, not that one, this one here. This one has a bit more pointy edges on it. And I'm just going to make the little indents all the way around. So just on the outside, like so. And then I'm just going to make a little tiny hole there at the top. Just going to flatten that down, pop this on top, so there's the top of our bottle. And probably don't need very much clay. Just going to stick that right on top. So there's the basic shape for our bottle, a little squeeze bottle. And let's see, we'll make our little feet. So just take, excuse me, take 2 little balls of clay and just kind of flatten them down. Make our little feet like so. And what I'm going to do is take my little sharp razor tool here and then just cut out a little rectangular shape. So just one that'll fit across the bottle. And it doesn't have to be a perfect square shape or rectangular shape. Kind of adds to the character if it's just kind of like that. Alright, and then I don't need any more of this green. I'm going to take the 2 little circles, push that down and make the little tomatoes, like so. I push it up a little bit to make the little stem on the tomatoes. And let's make 2 little armholes on either side. And those are sticking up like so. Now I do find working with red clay, it can make your hands quite red. So I always usually just keep a bottle of hand sanitizer nearby, or even baby wipes. And that'll just help. I find that actually the baby wipes don't dry out my hands as bad. So now what I'll do is just lay the pieces of clay on top like so, and then I'm just going to kind of mush it down to make it look more like the ketchup is dripping down there. But like I said, you can use really anything. I think the translucent Sculpey would look really cool. And I'll just add one more in here. So there is our basic little Tommy Ketchup. Now I do have a little bit of white mixed on here, so I'm just going to try and trim that off. And smush it down a bit. So sometimes the colors get mixed together somehow, but luckily you can just kind of cut that out and then flatten it down. Alright, so I think our little guy is ready for the oven. Let's see here. Oh, there is a little tiny melt, so I should go ahead and pop that on there. Okay, so now I think he's all set. So I'll go ahead and bake him at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Alright, so now I'm going to just show you here. I let it cool down after baking, and then I just put some of the gloss glaze just on the ketchup part to make it shiny. So I think that's all I'm going to glaze. I might just leave the whole thing, just the finish like this. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the eyes on. So there's one. And I'll try to get them the same size. Sometimes one's bigger than the other. So there we go. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll go in and add the white. So now that I've let the black dry, I'm going to go in and add the white. So this time, it's a comma shape on either side, and then 2 white dots. Like so. And there's our little Tommy Ketchup character. So what I might end up doing once this dries, the eyes, I might just take some gloss glaze and just go over the eyes. But I think I might actually just leave the bottle just the way that it is. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks again to Diane for suggesting it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!